Hi Aquarius, welcome to your reading with me, Cindy. Aquarius, I have some pre-message energy for you, and it talks about your creativity, and I want to say pushing the boundaries a little bit with it. So the High Priestess of Fire is like, I got a feeling that I need to go and buy some purple paint. And I feel like I'm going to express exactly what I feel inside with this purple paint. Or I'm going to take a leap of faith here, and I'm not going to just write a mystery novel. I'm going to write a children's story. I'm going to write a book for kids. Like, right? Is there something like, it might be stepping out of your norm a little bit, stepping a little bit outside of what you would typically do. And it's curious because the underline here is the reminder card. So it's almost as if something that you've been through before, or something that you've done before, or it could be a cycle. Now, there's also, too, you have to be careful with this energy of the High Priestess of Fire, because this is an energy that can be like really powerful and dynamic, but if you don't harness it properly, it can just like burn right out, and kind of before something gets started, it's just like, it's gone. So it's managing it well. It's managing your creativity really, really well here. Take some risks with it, but make sure that these are measured risks. Like, don't do something that's going to completely destroy your reputation if you have one in some area of your life. And but you know, if you're afraid that, well, this might flop a little bit, it may not be successful, try it, right? Because, you know, sometimes we do things that we think are not going to work out. And sometimes I do readings, I'm like, I don't think this is going to resonate for anybody. And then it's the most popular video all week. So, you know, try it. You just don't know. That's just kind of like the little energy that came out for you there. It's actually kind of nice. I like that. I'm going into the shadows of the Middle Ages. I'm going to look at your energy and an energy outside of you. It is this energy outside of you. It could be a person, a place, a thing. Could be Aquarius. Oh, and then how your two energies connect. How do they relate? How are they related? Why is it here in your reading? Aquarius, your energy is familiar. This is funny as I say that. Your energy is familiar. I've been here before with you, which is funny. You have reminder. Interesting. Something's reminding you of something. Is it? Yeah, something going on here. Now, also very protective though. You could be acting as some sort of a protective energy for someone else. You could be acting as some type of a protective energy for another. You may also have very protective guides around you, because I said, what is your energy? It is of the familiar. Your energy is the familiar. Well, that's why I always go into tarot. What's the energy outside of you? It's a key. A key. How interesting. And how do your two energies connect? Talisman. Well, that is powerful spiritual protection. Oh, wait a minute. Something is keeping you away from this key. There's a risk here. Right? The High Priestess of Fire. There's a risk. And something is keeping you away. Is something keeping you away because there is a risk? What is this key, I wonder? I mean, it's usually an opportunity. It's having the possession. It's having something in one's possession that will open a door, give access to something, right? It's so interesting. You know, what's been coming up a lot lately is that forbidden door. Not in this deck, in this one, right? I think it's in this one where the forbidden door is there. Because if you have a key to open a door, you could do it, but I don't know. You are really being warned away from something. I'm feeling there's a pretty high risk here. I don't know what it is. Fire. Oh, interesting. We have like a lot of fire energy here. And I know that could be really relevant to what's going on right now. I want to say for some of you, okay, this is going to be really specific. This is literally coming in. Some of you who have been going through, if you're in California, specifically, I'm going to point out, I feel like could be something going on here. If it's your house, something's being protected. If you can't get to something, it is being protected here. Like this kind of reminds me like the key to a house. Obviously, do your due diligence. Don't risk your house or the safety or livelihood of you or anyone close to you, or even that you know, based on a general tarot reading, right? So, but I am getting some sort of message here, like something of that type of possession involving fire is protected. It is strongly protected. Now, okay, there's part of me, the way these two cards are playing out, it's almost like these two powerful spiritual entities are kind of like staring down at each other energetically. I'm more inclined to believe, though, that because you are coming up as a spiritual protector, right? You are. That is the energy of a spiritual protector. How are you and this outside energy connected? Through powerful spiritual protection is how you and this outside energy are protected. The key, let's just read the key. The familiar is really like, right? Like it's often associated with witches and all that sort of shit. Tarot readers, you know, but it protects them. It is an animal, in the form of an animal. It could be many different types of animals, but its job and its role is to protect its, I don't want to call it master, I want to call it its cohort. It's cohort. Yeah, we do things together. We're grouped together here, you and that. So what is this key? I feel like you're protecting this key. And the key to me, particularly with this, is like, it's the forbidden door. So it's something that you shouldn't go in, or you shouldn't open, or somebody shouldn't. The key represents opportunities, solutions, and unlocking potential. It signifies a positive and significant breakthrough in various areas of life. This card indicates that success and achievement are within reach and important doors are opening for you. It encourages you to seize the moment, trust your abilities, and take decisive action to unlock the desired outcomes. To solve problems, seek unconventional solutions, or consult a specialist. Act without delay and seize the opportunity. See, like it is. It's something that opens up an opportunity. It's something that allows access into an area, or access into a cycle. The talisman is like really hard-ass strong, though. Protection energy. And that's like how you and this key are connected. The talisman card represents protection, luck, and spiritual power. It signifies the presence of a powerful charm or object that brings positive energy and wards off negative influences. See, that's how you feel to me. That's you. You are somehow protecting an opportunity. You are warding off negative influences around, or preventing any negative influences to affect like some type of new opportunity. It suggests that the individual is surrounded by divine or supernatural support, and their intentions and endeavors are blessed. This is you. Oh wow. The talisman card encourages the individual to trust in their own intuition and to embrace the magical forces at play in their life. If you have encountered a person and are wondering how your fate will unfold with them, when this card appears, you can confidently consider that person as your talisman. So that's a possibility too. I mean, it could be a person. This could be a person. This person could be the key to your new beginning. They protect you. You may even have, whether, I don't know how well you know them or not, or you have protective energy too. You're familiar. Okay, I really need to let my juices flow here, because this is also coming off to me right now as a gatekeeper. It looks to me like it's the gatekeeper and it's protecting this. There's more than one obstacle to open this door. And the first one is the gatekeeper. What would a gatekeeper have but a key? Or maybe the key perhaps lies on the ground, right? And then as you approach, you I always say the gatekeeper is, too, the symbol of any sort of new, very significant cycle that we could be entering in our lives. Because sometimes we are not supposed to be entering certain cycles unless we've fully alchemized things that we've been through in the past. That part of you can't come forward. And if that part of you is there, I will pick up that energetic signal and I will not let you in. I will also not let anyone else in. No one else actually can get in, because no one else actually holds your purified and unique signature of self. This is all it knows how to detect, right? That's it. It's like, that's it. It's imprinted with that, and it's waiting for it to approach it. And so the other thing is, like, you are familiar. See, yes, this is so fascinating. Remember, reminder. Ooh, this is really significant. Don't forget. The talisman recognizes you, but you also recognize this talisman. Like, it's so it feels like it's triggering a really deep soulful instinct here, and a really deep, like, even DNA. Maybe there's a DNA activation that goes on with this. I really get the Fool card energy with that also. Now, interesting with the High Priestess of Fire. Okay. It's also giving me here, in whatever way that you download, and I mean this goes beyond your own creative, like, intellect and mind and thoughts and ideas. These are the energies that come into your mind from, like, beyond. I'm really getting that whole, what the hell's his name now? I can't remember. In Egyptian mythology, where he is measuring the weight of your heart and your, and a feather, to see if you can proceed forward through a portal, right? I mean, it's kind of giving me that vibe. But it really, yeah, it's almost as if you're going to get access to something here. You really are. I don't know if you're doing something to purify your energy, if you are just finished alchemizing aspects of your past. You are totally getting recognized here by the talisman. And it looks like the gatekeeper. This whole thing is like reminder. Don't forget. Familiar. Maybe there's an actual person here that you meet, and it's almost like you just feel like you know them. Right? I always say that's like some sort of intuitive recognition beyond our meat suits. You're like, oh, you can't explain it. You're just like, I know you. That is really powerful. All right, we're using the Heaven and Earth Tarot too, so it's not a risk. Okay, I want to say there's almost risk assessment from the talisman. It's really coming across to me as like I'm almost seeing like these little spokes here, like things spinning, analyzing, and like as you approach, and it's looking at you almost too, like if it would look into your eyes, but it's like if it looks into your eyes, it seeks out your soul. But maybe it can't look into your eyes. It can't get past the fog or anything in your eyes that could be blurring your spiritual vision through your physical experience. Like there's something about your physical experience can't have affected you, your soul here. We need to know that this is okay. You can proceed here. I do feel like it's maybe even access to something creative. Yeah, the gatekeeper's totally recognizing you, and you're recognizing the gatekeeper. You are familiar. The Princess of Cups. I come in peace. See, that's you. You come in peace. The Key. The Ace of Swords. Yes, there is knowing on the other side of this. And the Talisman. Oh, the Princess of Pentacles. I just want to say, I don't, or maybe there's no other way to explain the talisman to me. It really feels like approaching, right? It's like looking for you. It's like coming through the forest. It's totally the gatekeeper here. Coming through the forest. But there's a sense of innocence here. Innocence and freshness. Not knowing a lot. And that's part of this. Okay, I'm about to explain something, but and maybe for some of you it will play out in a physical aspect as I'm about to explain it. But it's actually to be like, take it in and interpret it and let it sit with you as a sort of like see it as energy as I'm explaining it. And this is how I see this Princess of Pentacles or Page of Pentacles approaching the talisman. So it's it's reminding me of a time when myself and a girlfriend of mine, we took our kid, well, I have one. I took my son and she took her 2 kids to an escape room. And it was a couple of years ago now, I think. So they were even younger than they are now. And her and I as adults, we struggled. We struggled. And then, but when we saw the kids do it, they freaking like got themselves out so quick. They got themselves out so quick. There were times where we had to sort of like, okay, no. You've already had 3 turns. Let him try now. Okay, now you, like, just kind of like referee it. But I am telling you, because their minds were so open to, like, my girlfriend and I, being older, we have all of these blocks in our head. Like, well, I really shouldn't touch that. Or, oh, that doesn't really make sense with that. So they probably don't come together. Well, the kids didn't have any of that in their head. And it's almost like, to me, that's part of how it gets recognized. How you enter, how you get past the gatekeeper here. It is a bit like an escape room, or it's entering a new cycle. It really, really is. It is to approach this with the wonder of a child. Maybe that's even just talking about your life. Like, even this is kind of like the wonder of a child. It's like, oh, what exciting things can I get into today? If I always play by the rules and there isn't a little bit, it's kind of boring. See. But then, through that experience, a lot of us are like, I'm going to just sit over here today. I'm going to get myself into trouble. Okay. The Princess of Cups. So you're the Page of Cups and it's familiar. Well, that's familiar. You are very familiar to the Gatekeeper. I want to say too, if there's been any sort of hiatus between you and something spiritual that you do here, it's like you're connecting with it. This is very special information perhaps for you that only you should have access to. The Tower. The Strength, wow. And the Hanged Man. Ooh, yes, this is really giving me the vibe that you've come through something very, at some point, very explosive and catastrophic, and found incredible strength and courage. And now you have a very deep sort of perspective. Okay, so this talisman and this gatekeeper are also appearing on your timeline at exactly the point when they were meant to. You would not have encountered this talisman or this gate at a point when you were not ready. And you could not have been ready without having first gone through something very chaotic even. Very chaotic. And then recovering and gaining true strength and courage. You see something to you that is very familiar. This is tying into a little bit the vibe I've been picking up from Pisces all last week. It was in their YouTube reading, and then it came out in the my members' videos. I did The Unexpected Coming Towards You last week, the live for the members, and they had the same message. It was crazy. Pisces had literally like the same message, and it was something about a vision here, but I'm picking that up in this reading. When your perspective changes, it's almost like, but your perspective in some form I feel like there's wisdom gained here. You could have walked past this gate and this opportunity many times in your life, but it's as if something has changed in you so you can see it. And now that you see it and your change has occurred, it sees you, the gatekeeper. So the key, the Ace of Swords, the Eight of Cups, the Nine of Cups, and the Ace of Pentacles. Well, the key here has something to do with walking away, like not investing in anything anymore. I don't know, you know, I never know. I hate it when it starts. We start with like an Eight of Cups or a World card or something. It's like, okay, I know something finished. Somebody walked away. I don't know what it is. It's not to be discussed. It's not important. But in doing this, you walk towards creating like a physical reality of your dreams and wishes. Literally. It's on the other side of this gate. The truth, perhaps even the knowledge of making something physical in your hand. Living this opportunity. The Talisman, the Princess of Pentacles. The Chariot. The Ten of Pentacles. And the Empress. Dang, 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 dang. Oh, that's funny. I'm getting a song in my head that I had during that member's live. She'll be coming round the mountain when she comes. Coming round the mountain when she comes. She'll be coming round the mountain. She'll be coming round the mountain. She'll be coming round the mountain when she comes. We'll have to make her pancakes when she comes. Anyways, we were inventing lines to it. The Eight of Swords at the bottom. Shortened force. I was going to say shortened first. This talisman is very interesting. This is so significant to you. It really is. You're moving right to it. Or it's moving to you. It's almost like two magnets. Like they've just locked. It's like this thing has one eye and you got your two. And it's just locked in, like pulling together. It really is giving me the vibe that some type of obstacle, whether it's energetic, spiritual, or physical, is not in place. I mean, a lot of times I do readings like this and we're talking about, you know, something in the future and there's some type of obstacle in place. This could even be like, even if this is some type of destiny, because with the tarot cards that have come out, I could read it as that too. And it is highly, highly protected. But there's something oddly mutual about your energy and this talisman. The key of truth is on the other side. The truth is the key to fulfilling wishes. I want to pull a card out for the reminder. Don't forget. What shouldn't Aquarius forget? Don't forget. It's almost, I hear it almost like in passing or, oh. The talisman and the reminder are mirrored images. 82 and 28. They're mirrored. Yeah, they're connected. Okay. Don't forget. What is Aquarius not to forget? Where are you going? Eight of Wands. The Six of Wands. The Nine of Swords. The Ace of Cups. And the Knight of Wands. I don't know, but it's good. This Nine of Swords, though, despair and cruelty, is what's sitting between knowing which way to go for success and then actually feeling it and living it over here. You're protected. You are protected. What you want is protected, or what you're moving towards is. Don't forget to look after yourself. That's funny. I'm kind of getting that. Don't forget to look after yourself along the way. Don't forget your desires and your hopes. Don't lose track of those, Aquarius. Your desires and your hopes. Huh. Hello, the devil. Maybe don't lose track of those things along the way here. Oh, this is such a neat energy. I'm going to go do the extended. Oh, that'd be interesting. I really only expected to have 2 entities in this reading. But we'll do 3. I'm going to see what each of you don't know about the other. So that'd be interesting. It could come across in a very spiritual way. Or, well, we'll see what it says. You don't know about the key, the talisman, and what the talisman and the key don't know about you. Thank you so much, Aquarius. Until next time, be gentle with yourselves. Bye.